Hello everybody, my name is Beth and welcome back to my channel. This is my first stitch along. Grab whatever you're working on and come stitch with me. I would like to ask if y'all like and subscribe to this channel if y'all really like it. And let me know in the comments if you think I do something better. Anyways, so we're going to be doing this stitch along with Chapel of Hope by Janin Needlecraft. Yes, I messed up that name. I'm being a little tongue twisted tied today. So I marked down, this is the center right here, not the whole needle, but this is the center of the cross stitch. It's a big hole now. That is the center of the cross stitch that I'm going to be working on. I had to print out I had to print some of it out and blow it up so I could actually see a lot of it. So, and I just also want to apologize for that dark line. That's actually my new stand that I had gotten. I'd also gotten these little clippies. They're supposed to be for this, but it said it was supposed to be 1-inch clips. I thought maybe the clip part was 1 inch, this part, but no, it's the whole thing is 1 inch. Well, that's fine. That's fine. I'm using a whole bunch of them, as you can see, to hold the stuff back. So I'm going to be just talking about what's been going on in my last couple of days and, well, weeks. Well, the last couple of days, I guess. Just so y'all know, and I'm sorry about all the crumpling of the bags. This is how I work with the bags. See, I'm going to be working with the number 3 today. It's number 317. That's the symbol. Yeah, I know it's weird. But yep, that's the symbol. That's what I'm going to be working with. And it says this one's on 14 count Aida. So I'm going to be using 2 strands of my of this. I hope I got enough. I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't, but that's okay. So I'm going to take one of these out. Put it back into the bag. And we're going to just get started here as soon as I have this one ready. Now I am a country cross stitcher, so I'm not going to be doing any boxing, and I'm not going to be doing any what is it called, gridding either. I know some people grid. I do not. I don't mind gridding. I just don't do it. You know, it's a lot of work to start a cross stitch, I think, to grid your own work, especially if it doesn't come pre-gridded. And I don't know, I've watched some people with the gridding aspect, and it just messes up my eyes, because if people didn't know, I am dyslexic, so I have problems with numbers, problems with symbols all the time. My other cross stitch that I am doing, the Woodland Castle, that one has so many symbols that basically say, let me see if I can find one. Oh, here you go. Let's say this symbol right here. They'd have this symbol, and then they'd have the same symbol turned on its side, and the same symbol turned upside down. And I have a lot of problems with that, because if I'm tired enough, or if I've been looking at my cross stitch for about a minute more than I should, the symbols start to turn on their own, and I have put it in the wrong area. So that's been my problem. And some people don't have that same problem as me, but that's okay. Everybody is different. Everybody is different, and that's okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm just folding this end piece in half so I can get it onto the needle. This needle did not come with this this one, because that needle is actually with my other cross stitch, because I lost the needle for that cross stitch. So I am using a different needle that I had bought. I don't know if it's the same size. They never really tell you what size to use, so I just guessed. I really did. I just guessed. That's a really big hole. Oh well, at least I can see it. Well, at least you can see it. All right, so let's get started. Let's see, let's go through this hole, and maybe I should get my pattern out. That would be awesome if I got my pattern out, and I'd be able to see what I'm doing here. Okay, let's see. See, with this big hole, 1, 2, and 3. Well, maybe I should start up there. Okay, so with this big hole, oh, that's a big hole too. Oops. Well, this is the center. So I have 1, 2, 3 squares. I'm gonna do. Maybe this is too big of a needle. Might be too big of a needle. I'm not entirely sure. You know what? That's okay though. And I'm going to come on the back because I do this. I pull it through and then I just loop it. Ah, it got stuck. I just loop it. Okay, and then I just, that's what I basically do. I go from the top left to the bottom right, and I turn around and go from the top right to the bottom left, and that's my square. That's my X. You know, I should probably change this needle. It seems a bit too big. So in the background, you're going to be hearing people walking around, and that's okay. So I have my mother-in-law walking around, and my husband, and my cats, and not my son. My son's actually in bed. He's supposed to be sleeping right now. I don't know if this is making the holes too big. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Here, let me zoom in a little bit. Oops, it's zooming out. Zoom in. There you go. Okay, so I've got those 3 stitches. I'm gonna come over here and mark them off so I know where I am. Okay, it's 1, 2, 3, and then I have the side 1, 2, 3, 3 down. Okay, so come over here. And then starting in the middle, you're actually starting at the top of the church. So, sorry if I'm not very fast at this. That's okay. I don't usually talk when I do this either, and that's okay. Some people do, some people don't. I feel like this needle's too big. Maybe too big of a needle. I don't know. I just don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking too much about it. Anyways, so what is it called? So this week, I'm sorry I'm moving this around. I'm actually holding it myself. I don't have a stand particularly for these things, and I use one hand when I do this. I do sewing method, I guess you would call it. Well, anyways, so this week, there's a lot of stuff going on, like the weather. Oh, the weather's actually been pretty quite crazy. It's been super, super rainy out. So I was supposed to, I was actually supposed to do a video on what is it called? I was supposed to do a video on this last Saturday of my garden. If y'all see my garden videos, I was supposed to do one this last Saturday, but it was rainy this last Saturday. So I'm not going to do one until this Saturday. And I'm also going to figure out why some things are happening in my garden. It's probably because it's been flooding like crazy. So yeah, I'm going to do that. And I am going to do, I was supposed to do a painting video on Sunday, but I was super busy on Sunday. I had went to church, which was only during the morning, and then in the afternoon, we went to help my little sister with the camper. So the thing is with that is my little sister has a camper and she just moved into it. So she's trying to figure out everything that goes on with it, which is all cool because we know about campers. So we went and we were helping her out, figuring out why the water, water heater busted, and so we were just doing that. Well, anyways, we got super busy with that, and of course, if people know me, if y'all know me, and in my earlier videos, I had said that I have a toddler who runs around here, thinks he's king of the world because he runs around here. Yeah, so I've got that. So that's pretty fun sometimes. Sometimes it's not fun to have a toddler. I know it doesn't really look like anything right now, guys. I just have a little bit. Okay. I think I am going to change this needle though. Hold on one second. Yeah. Hold on one second. Let me just go into my other bag and grab the right needle, because this needle just seems too big. It's too big in my hand, so I guess I'm gonna have to just share needles, which is fine. I could do that. Okay, so let me rethread this. Oh, I missed. Okay. So this last Thursday, we went to the park to eat. That was the first unrainy day in a while. And so we went to the park and we ate and we had fun. Of course, the park was not mowed because of all the rain, which is fine. So we actually went and just walked on the cement and everything. Of course, my son, being 2 years old, ran up all up in the grass and did this, that, and the other thing. And just had a fun old time. Okay, so I have like half of one. Hold on a second, let me count the squares. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, 5 squares. Okay. So I have, not counting this one, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 like half a square. I hope I'm doing this right. Like half a square is something and half the square is the other thing. I didn't say anything in the directions about half being half squares. Hold on a second. Maybe I didn't read all the directions. Sometimes I skip things because my eyeballs don't like to work like everybody else's. Maybe I'm not doing this right. Let's see. French knot, quarter, cross stitch. Okay. So I have to do quarter cross stitches. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm doing quarter cross stitches, guys. That's cool, I guess. All right. So what I do with quarter cross stitch is I actually come up between the square and I just go right there. That's all I do. I usually go from the back and then go to the front. But I have 4 of these. I know it doesn't look straight. It's so funny. It doesn't look straight at all. But actually pretty straight. I hope y'all can see this properly. Maybe I'm just holding it at an awkward angle because of the table. I put something underneath it or something. I don't know. Trial and error, guys. Trial and error. Well, anyways, when we were at the park, my son was running around in the tall grass and he got bit by a spider. Yay. So I didn't know that there was a spider in the tall grass. Should have known that my son, and of course he's my son, so he's going to get bit. You know, I'm that chick at the party that always gets eaten up by the mosquitoes. Yeah, that's me. That's me. So I should have known that he was going to get bit by a spider. Because if I'm always eating up my mosquitoes, then yeah, he is my son. Well, anyways. So we ended up in the hospital on Saturday because it kind of swelled up and his leg was swollen and he's saying it was hurting him. And we went to the urgent care actually. And they don't actually open until, what is it, 11 o'clock in the morning. It's kind of crazy for an urgent care. But it's whatever. It's whatever floats their boat. Come on, go in the hole. There you go. Almost. Almost. There you go. Okay. Yeah, I have another quarter cross stitch right there. And then I have 3 number 3s. 3 number 3s. So we were just in and out. The spider bite wasn't infected or anything. Just a regular old spider bite, and they just told me to watch it. That's all. Which is fine. We just marked up his leg to see if it grows, and it didn't. So what else? What else? What else can we talk about? If I can get into that hole. Okay, so we have the 3 and then the quarter cross stitch, and then I'm gonna mark it off. Sorry, I'm actually marking it off with this pin gear chisel tip highlighter. Just to mark it off so I don't have to come back and say, oh my gosh, where am I? I can't see where I am. Sorry, I have that problem, guys. I am dyslexic. So sometimes it's just hard for me to see things. Alright, so this is the last number 3 row I believe. And then we can switch to M. Well, I guess there's 3s up there, but I don't want to throw it that far. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do these 3, and then we're gonna cut it off, and we're going to switch it to M. The letter M. That's fun. It's fun. Hold on. I guess this is like the door. Yeah, this is about where the door is for the church. Let me show you. We are right there. Doing this little piece right here. That's where we are. We're gonna do M next, which is right there. It's like really light gray. That door is red. That's pretty cool. Anyways, so after I'm done with this last 2 stitches, I'm gonna mark it off, and then I am going to change colors. So y'all can see the color change. And if you hear that noise, that's just my husband going to go to work out and go to work. You can come over here, it's fine. Sit and cross stitch. Okay guys, my mother-in-law is actually cross stitching too over on the couch. I'm not gonna actually show you all, but yep. She cross stitches too. She does it on the couch. She's fine. It's a comfortable place. Sorry, I'm trying to get underneath this. I'm trying to get it underneath this. Come on. You could do it. You could do it. Okay, that's close enough. I want to get under 3 of these. All right. And I just hold it, and then I take my trusty little scissors and just snip it off. It looks actually kind of really formal, but it's not. It gets messy after a little while. All right, so I'm actually going to save this because I can still use it, and I just don't want to run out. So, yep, that's what I do. I'm going to save it. Stick it back in there. All right, so the next symbol I'm going to use is the letter M. This letter right here. It's color number 318. This is not DMC, I don't think. I do not think. Do not quote me. I do not think this is DMC. So, I'm going to do the same thing I did. I'm just going to take 1 strand, because this is actually very long. This is actually folded in 2, but this is actually very long. So I take one of these strands, okay, I'll put the rest away, and then I take one of these strands, oops, split it apart. I just take one of them. That seems like one. And like DMC thread, you hold it at one end, then you hold these 3 pieces and you just shoop. Oops, okay. Sometimes it likes to knot up. Okay, there's my 1 strand. And I just pull it so where it kind of straightens out all the way. See, this straightens out all the way. And I just fold up, put it right back in the bag. That's the one I'm working off of. All right, so back to my story. I don't really have a lot to talk about. And it's not because I'm a boring person. It's far from that. Well, actually, I'm a pretty boring person. I've had a difficult life, so I don't drink, I don't do drugs. This is what I do. I do arts and crafts, and I enjoy myself doing it. Most people my age, which I'm 30, don't like doing this stuff because, oh, it's such like a grandma. It's not. It's really not. Okay, so where am I? Let's go to the top of the letter M, which we are going to start at this second 3. Right there. That second stitch. Okay, and then we just go turn around, put it through the loop. Yes, I use a loop method because it uses less it uses less string. Floss. It uses less floss. Okay, and then we're here. Let me move the camera so it's more comfortable to me. All right. So basically, I just hang out most days, take care of my son, and I just cross stitch, I crochet, I knit, I paint, which I haven't painted in a while because I haven't having that spark of that, or the inspiration to paint, which I should probably get out my paint stuff and just do, because usually if you don't practice, then you kind of, I don't know, get bad at it. Anyways, okay, here's 3 number in, or letter M's, letter, not numbers. We're not on numbers now, we're on letters. What was I saying? I garden. If y'all see my garden videos, I have quite a big garden actually. What I'm going to do with the extra tomatoes and the extra cucumbers and the extra peppers is I am actually just going to give those away to neighbors, because honestly, my family can't eat all of them. It's not a big family. So we're just going to give them away, you know, do some good deeds like that. I was going to do, well, my grandmother suggested that I do, what is it called? The sunflower seeds. I harvest those. I don't know how to do that, which is okay. I just, you know, assume that somebody knows how. And this closer so you can't see it. You can't see the I'm like reaching all the way that way to get to my was it? I'm having a brain fart, guys. A brain fart. Thing with all the symbols on it, you know, I'm not even gonna try, because I don't remember what it's called for a second. I'll remember in like 10 minutes. Right now, it is not important. Anyways, I was saying is I don't know how to harvest sunflower seeds, which is okay. Some people do, some people don't. I really like the flowers though. They're pretty. And if y'all tune in to my garden show on this Saturday, y'all will find out what happened. Because it was hilarious. And I'm not going to tell y'all now, but if y'all don't tune in to my next touring of the garden, y'all will hear the hilariousness of what actually happened to my sunflowers. It's tragic and it's hilarious at the same time. It's me. It's so me. Some things that's happened to me like that. I cannot help it. They just, you get those people with just bad luck all the time. Yeah, that's me. You just gotta laugh about it, because you know what? You can't go around and just feel sorry for yourself all the time. You just gotta laugh and have fun with it. Because when I was a kid, they could literally, they probably should have bubble wrapped me or something. Because I cannot tell you how many times I have fallen downstairs. Cannot tell you. When I was in high school, I hated stairs. They put my classes on the 3rd floor. I fell down a flight of concrete stairs at school. And of course, being a teenager, I just got up and walked away. Also, having high pain tolerance helps. Which I do have a high pain tolerance. Probably not as much anymore since I gave birth, but I think it's still pretty high. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. Let's see. I have talking points. Yes, because sometimes I don't know what to talk about for an hour. Guys, this is going to be an hour video, so let's see. I'm trying to think of what happened all this week. It's been a long week. Difficult week. That's okay though. Everybody has difficult weeks. Everybody has brain farts. Just have to go with the flow. Hold on a second. I have to see if I'm actually doing this correctly, because I lost count here. So guys, I am also counting while I'm telling you this. It is difficult sometimes for me when I count, because I have to count it 5 times. And it's funny. Sometimes my head just automatically counts it, but I literally have to count this stuff like 5 times. Because if I don't, then I know I'm messing up somewhere. I know it. And then I get upset and just, my head's like, Sometimes I count it like 10 times just to make sure I've counted it correctly. Put markers just to make sure I counted it correctly. I don't know, it's different. I used to have that same problem when I was a waitress. I was actually a waitress at, what was that restaurant? I was a waitress at a couple of restaurants, but I was a waitress at the Waffle House. And I had a really bad time because I had to do those tickets several times over, because you had to do all the math yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, I actually failed math. Well, didn't fail math, but I failed math in school. Couldn't count. Well, I can count, I just can't do it the way other people do it because of the dyslexicness, and of course nobody in school is all like, oh, you're dyslexic, we should probably get you help, special help with math. But nope, that's okay. Teachers will be teachers because they have a lot of students, and as long as I was getting a decent enough grade, they did not care. So which begs the question is, how am I going to teach my son math if I'm dyslexic myself? Now granted, I can do math. I just get really frustrated because whenever I do it, everything gets turned around. And that's why I failed part of math. It's because I would go home and I would do the homework and I would get so excited because, oh man, I did this, I got it, I understand it. And then I go to school and every single math problem would be wrong. I'd get a 0 on my homework because it'd be wrong. Because my mind did not like me at that point in time. So, yeah. That was fun. Having to do math. Get so hyped up about it and then just throw you under the bus kind of thing. It's okay. I eventually passed. With no help from any of the teachers. Which is okay. I think someone would have noticed that, hey, you're so excited about, your homework, that you got it and you're so excited about it, and then you go to school and it's all wrong. And there's nothing you could do about it, so you failed. Yeah, that was me. Of course, I didn't have a lot of time to do homework back in the day either. This is okay. I had other obligations, other priorities that were a little bit more important than algebra. And it's not that I had a child, just so y'all know. I had my first child when I was 28. My only child now. And he is intelligent. A lot smarter than me. Oh man, I was showing y'all that. I'm so sorry. I was not supposed to do that. That's okay. We'll just... Okay, so this next bit is I'm actually going to jump. So I have one right here. That's 1, 2. That's 1, 2 stitches. So I have one right here. I have this half stitch right here. So I'm just go in the middle of that. Then I actually am going to jump over all of these stitches and go right here. I have stitches right here that about 3 stitches right here, which I'm just going to go down and tackle really fast. Get them out of the way. Sometimes I just like globs of stitches like this. It's because it's so easy. I could just, my brain kind of just like, oh yeah, you got this. You don't have to count. Yay! Where's that hole? There it is. Found it. So, yeah, my brain's all like, yay, you don't have to count. You're doing a good job. And then when I have to go off into left field, left field, then I have problems. And guys, I am sorry about the lighting in here. It's just not working out very well. It's very shadowy. Hopefully y'all can see what I'm doing. Of course, my fingers are in the way, so you can see my fingers. Okay, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna finish this stitch right here. Let's go ahead and finish that one. So I'm gonna mark it off, so hold on a second. Okay. Mark it off. I'm actually going to zoom y'all back out a little bit. Okay, how's that? No, it's not very good. Some people have y'all zoomed in like a lot. I'll zoom y'all in right there. Sorry about the zooming, guys, but yep, I'm zooming. All right, let's just see if I can actually keep it in the frame. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's see where I am at. Is that an M? That is an M. I have an M. And it's a quarter of an M, so it is right. So where am I? Where is my needle? Oh, come on. There it goes. Yep, that is a quarter of an M. And it is going this way. And then I have the rest of this quarter right in here, going this way. Okay, let me mark those off so I don't forget. Okay, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. And I have 4 M's. Okay, 4 M's. Which I might as well, oops, sorry guys. I should get like a stand or something. I'm gonna go this way. Where is it? There it is. Okay. So there's a lot of things I could talk about. And a lot of things I didn't know I had. Like this slur that y'all hear. It's more prominent on the first video. But apparently I have a slur. And nobody in my life told me I had a slur. Nobody bothered to mention that to me. They did bother to mention that I do sound like a little kid on the phone. Or, you know, that my thought process isn't exactly like normal people. But they did not mention my slur. Nobody. So when I first did my videos, I did not realize I had one. So I'm sorry about that, guys. Just sorry about the slur. Okay, let's see. What other color do I want to do next? I got a whole bunch of dots, but the thing is, I don't want to do white. Because if I do white, then y'all are not going to be able to see it. This is a toughie. I can do, if I go down more, I think I can do the number 1. But it really depends on how far I can go down. I can go up and just skip all the 1s. I'll have to use M, but I need that line. I am going to do the minus symbol. So So, hold on, let me find the minus symbol. I don't know what color that's going to be. Maybe it's brown. I don't know. It's not in these shades. Okay. Maybe it's in the brown package. Let's see. Nope, nope, nope. Not in this one. Let's see. Sorry, gotta get everything all tidied up a little bit. No, it's not in the blue. But the yellow or the purple. It's not the purple. It's not the yellow. What about the green? Is it really minus sign? Minus. Oh, it's in the green. It's in the green. Yeah, we've got green, guys. Why do we got green on the roof? Why do we got green on the roof? I'm gonna look at this again. The roof is green, guys. The roof is green. Why is it green? Well, I guess it's that color. So, because that's the minus sign. Okay, so that's the one I'm working on. Looks greenish to me. So I put it in the green section. Guys, I don't usually work like this. I usually work one color at a time. I work all of that color in my Q snap square. And then I go and I pick out another color. And then I work that color. And that's just how I do it. One color at a time. I usually don't bounce around from gray to green to yellow to purple to... I usually do all of the greens in the Q snap square, and then I turn around and I do the yellow, all of the yellow ones. You know, I do it like that. I don't know, because I think it's a little easier. I don't know, it's probably just me. All right. No, we don't have a lot of stitches done here, guys. It's not a lot. It's not what I was wanting to do. So I'm wanting to do more. Ah. Come on, get on that needle. There it goes. Okay. Sometimes it takes me a minute to get this stuff going. That's okay though. Okay. So that's that. Now let's see. We're going to count. Let's count. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3. Right above that. Let's skip 1. 1, 2, 3. For on top of this number 3. So we're gonna go right. So let's skip this one. So right here. Is that correct? Is that correct? That's 1, 2, 3. Skip 1. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's accurate. Oops, sorry guys. Sorry, I'm not going very fast. It's also hard to do this on a table since I'm used to doing it on my chair. Chair is easier to do it on. And because I can stabilize my work with my body. It's just easier, guys. Just easier. Sorry, I'm going 1, 2, 3, skip 1. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, was my hand in the way while I was doing that? Oh, hold on. Let me. So I was going. There you go. 1, 2, 3. Skip 1 square. And 1, 2, and 3. Should end up right there. Let's see if I can find that hole. Let's see, guys. Let's see. Hold on. Come on, where are you? Oh, there you are. Oops. Sorry, the camera moved. It is a little shaky. This table makes it a little shaky. See? It's just shaking. Stop shaking. Okay, guys. I am doing the roof of the chapel. I want to put the lettering on it, do I? No, doesn't look like it. Kind of weird. How they know it's a Chapel of Hope. Is that just the name of the church? I don't know. Maybe it's just the name of the cross stitch. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, I'll mark this off. Let's see. No, it doesn't look like anything right now. That's the one I want. Okay, so we have 3. So that's 1. Oops. 1. 2. 3. Skip 3 squares and go 2. Right there. That's what I'm doing. All right. I'm gonna do all the ones down this side. I'm gonna do all the ones down this side with this color. It's not very hard. So it's 4 right here. Got stuck. Hold on a second. The only thing I don't like about these clippies is they get stuck. Okay, and then I have one, two. I have 2. Stop getting stuck on the clippy. It's supposed to be the top of the roof. There's going to be more, so it's not just this is the cutoff. That's not the cutoff. Of course, y'all know that this is the center of it. So what am I thinking? The only reason why I'm doing it to right here as a cutoff is because that's where my paper ends. So I'd have to go to the next page to do the rest. And a little busy to do that. That's 2, and then we got over here. And finish these off. So guys, it's coming up to the end of the hour of cross stitching. I'm gonna let y'all know I did not get very much done. Not like I planned. That's okay. That is okay. Some people are super strong, people are super strong, but some people are super fast at this, and I am just not one of those people. I am a beginner, and I will be a beginner for a while, until I can do as fast or do like the continental cross stitch. That would be kind of cool. But I just like to remind y'all to like and subscribe to my channel. And throw me a comment or two. I always reply to them. And also to join me on Thursday for an update on my cross stitch called the Woodland Castle. I think I'll be doing some more of this, and then I can update y'all on where I'm at with this one, and then we can do another stitch along this next Tuesday. Hopefully I'll have this better worked out so it's not so wiggly. Also, I want, if y'all are cross stitchers, or sorry, not cross stitchers, if y'all are do any kind of crochet, I have some crochet videos. I am actually made a bunny rabbit. It's my own design, and I am going to be showing y'all how to do that, making that very same design. If y'all want to join me here on Friday to see some cross stitching done, get some cross stitching done, just to see what I'm doing there. Counting that correctly? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Heck on. And 3. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out if I did that correctly. Yes, I did. Okay. So, just let me know what y'all think of this tiny little swatch that I've done. And yes, please like and subscribe to all of my channel, and like all my videos, and if you want, turn on the bell and it'll show you every time I make a new video. You'll be able to be the first one to see it. You know, that'd be kind of cool. I think I'm gonna finish off this roof, and I think I'm gonna do the white. That's what I'm gonna do next. All right, well, y'all have a great day. come back soon to my channel. Bye.